भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। श्री वेदव्यास महादेव श्री राम प्रार्थना। ओम व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। ओम नमस्ताराय नमः शंभवे च मयो भवे च नमः शंकराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च। ओम श्री राम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम वरानने। ओम श्री सीतारामाभ्यां नमः। ओम श्री उमामहेश्वराभ्यां नमः। ओम श्री वेदव्यास महर्षये नमः। परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रुतिमात्रे नमः। समस्त देवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः समस्त वेदांत शास्त्रोक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे भगवद्गुरूणां श्रुतिमातो परब्रह्मणः अनुग्रहेण सिद्ध्यर्थं सनातन धर्म वैदिक संस्कृतेः विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं विश्वशान्ति विश्वकल्याणार्थं समस्त भक्तानां साधकानां आयुरारोग्य क्षेम स्थैर्य आदि सत्संपदा विवेक वैराग्य शब्दमादि समस्त सत्साधना अवाप्त्यर्थं श्री ब्रह्मांड पुराणान्तर्गत अध्यात्म रामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणाध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। नाम संकीर्तनम्। श्रीराम जय जय राम। 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 जय जय राम जय जय राम। We are into Adhyatma Ramayanam of Brahmaanda Puranam. We have entered into Ayodhya Kandam. 2 sargas we have done. Now in the 3rd sarga, Sri Dasharatha KAIKEYI SAMVADA. Dasharatha asked by KAIKEYI for those 2 terrible boons and how he responds. That is the topic under discussion. And already we told you the lesson to be learnt is what? As long as we are in the Jiva Bhava, by our doing as a Veshti and the others doing as Paraspara or the total doing of Samashti, we will have to go through variety of difficulties. The only way to end all miseries only is by transcending Jiva Bhava, entering into Atma Anubhava. Let that thought become stronger and stronger when and when we are studying such portions. Else, you see, Bhagwan himself is born as Putra, again for Dasharatha, and Kaikeyi also loves Rama and Ramji को, but फिर भी देखो उनके मन में बुराई आ गया. Then she has done some wrong and everybody had to suffer. So we have to avoid all that suffering. The only way is Sarvatra Hridaya Bahi Paramatma Darshanam. Only we have to have. Then at the lower Vyavahara level, ये सब we can't avoid करके negotiate करते हुए जाना. Never ever ask question कि why this problem to me. I'm telling you, it's a very subtle thing, very important thought today. Because you see in this world, anybody spared? Nobody is spared from anything. Then how can we be spared? So too, what prarabdha we have brought, we don't know. What punya papa done, we don't know. Kuch bhi ho sakta hai. Anything is possible in this life for everyone, including us. We may be rewarded and awarded in big ways suddenly, or from a big top position, we may be toppled down. We may be humiliated, insulted, accident, murder. कुछ भी हो सकता है किसी को कभी भी. किसी का कोई भरोसा नहीं. That way, prepare in the mind. You know, imagine that Bhishma and Drona. Have they ever thought, 50, 100 years back in their life, that their own grandson or disciple whom they loved the most. In his hands they will die. याद रखो इस बात को. But then the situations molded the thing to happen like that. Whom the Dronacharya loves the more? Arjuna. In the hands of Arjuna only he had to. Drishtadyumna was there. So to Bhishma, whom he loves most? Arjuna and Pandava. उनके ही हाथ में. In that, what is Duryodhana's role, Dhritarashtra's role, their own mistake? ये सब ठीक है, you go on analyzing it, but the point is what? Never ever think that ये मुझे ही मिलना चाहिए. Never ever say that ये मुझे क्यों मिला. If this preparation is not there in mind, every happening is like an accident to us and we keep on suffering. And the another biggest disease is what? Comparing with others. Is it not? Comparison. If that very important truth that everyone is a jiva walking in his own path according to his own capacity in his own evolutionary way, if this is not understood, we lose sight of our intellect's subtlety. We start comparing with others, and that one thought called as comparison leads to every negativity. And this won't leave even the so-called spiritual organization, spiritual people also, if they are not careful. That Mahatma, how many devotees attend? To my attend class, nobody comes. That Mahatma has got so many of the ashrams. I don't have. This way Mahatma, if it's like that, and the other Mahatma, he compares the other Mahatmas. So they don't have so many ashrams like me, so they are lesser than me. This Mahamaya, it is, never spares anyone. Don't you see that in the world? किसी को भी नहीं छोड़ता वो. Comparison with others. Maha Bhayankar Roga. Worse than that is competition. That's a competition. It means you are a useless fellow. There's nobody in the world other than us to compete with. We have to compete with our own competence. Go on improving. You can't compete with that. Jiva's evolution is going in what way? How do you know? How can you compete with others? Comparison itself is worse. Competition is worse than worse. This problem will come if we don't mature ourselves and understand this way. We are traveling in our own sadhana, and in our prarabdha, what is due, we don't know. Mahamaya chal raha hai, prarabdha. See, the worst of the people in their character behavior appear to have a lot of money, name and fame. People vote for them. देख रहे हो कि नहीं दुनिया में? They spend in jail for years together. Still, when they come out, they are famous. That's what their punya phala and all. Other fellow is so pure, immaculate, but he is staying there only uncared by anyone. Bapare. So these portions like of the Dasharatha Kaikeyi Samvado, the unexpected things Kaikeyi asking, Dasharatha collapses their own. He never imagined. That too from Kaikeyi for no reason. And she doesn't want to listen. That's all. That's called Maya. That's called Prarabdha. Once she decides कि राम को जाना ही पड़ेगा जंगल, लाख कोशिश करो, हजारों दशरथ लोग मिलकर, she will not listen. That's Rama knows. Therefore, immediately when father says or Kaikeyi says, your father asked this, he says, you have to give it to Bharat. I'm going. He had no ego. He never made an issue. Therefore, he never suffered and he never allowed others to suffer. In fact, he relieved everyone. Everybody were relieved by the immediate matured acceptance of Rama to go. Kaikeyi was side, other Rama argue करने लगा मानो, कोई भी उनको भी जवाब नहीं दे सकते. Even Dasharatha cannot answer him. Is it? He just went. How beautiful are those responses to situations. Great. This is what put together is life. When we live life outside like this for some Janma, slowly with the purified and the Karana, we are qualified for the greater sadhanas of Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smarana, Ityadin, Bhakti Marga, then Mahavakya Upadesha in the Vedanta Marga. Then only what is the truth, what is reality, what is self, what is Atma, what is Brahma, what is Maya, all these things will be able to comprehend, visualize, meditate, experience. Okay. Now let us see the third chapter where we will chant from his sixth shloka onwards. Okay. Wherein Dasharatha came having ordered everyone but tomorrow's arrangements for Rama's Pattabhisheka. When he came, she used to every time welcome with all the love. Ai Maharaj, ai dekhi nahi rahi, kahin bhi dhundo. He asked where she gone. Bhavanam. Why? We don't know, sir. You go and ask. He went there, sat there. See that pathetic situation of that Raja Dasharath becoming a Samrat Chakravarti, ruling the whole world, giving, helping devatas. For that one useless women attachment, he had to come to the level of ground. You understand it? Rama learned this from his father. Therefore, he never married when Sita went away. He just lived royally those 11,000 years. नहीं फंसना मुझे दोबारा. Question is not having wife or not having. Do you attach and lose your self-respect and all confidence? No, ये सब महामाया होता है. अब जब भगवत कृपा होती है ना थ्रू उपासना प्रार्थना, ये सब समझ में आते. Not just like that. You won't understand so easily. So from this portion, let us chant some 15-20 shlokas and see it. Om Sri Ramachandra Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Brahmaanda Puranam Srimad Adhyatma Ramayanam Ayodhya Kandam Atha Trutiya Sargaha Shri Mahadeva Uvacha Om Ityukto Bhayasantrastaha Raja Tasyaha Samipagaha Tuvavishyasanairdeham Sprusan vai panina bravit kim sheshe vasudha prushte paryankadin vihayacha mam tvam akhedayase bhiru yato mam navabhashase alankaram parityajya bhumau malinavasasa kimartham bruhi sakalam vidhasye tava vanchitam ko va tava hitam karta nari va purushopi va समे दंड्यश्च वध्यश्च भविष्यति न संशयः ब्रूहि देवी यथा प्रीतिः तदवश्यं ममाग्रतः तदिदानीं साधयिष्ये सुदुर्लभविक्षणातु जानासि त्वं मम स्वान्तं प्रियं मां स्ववशे स्थितं तथापि मां खेदयसे वृथा तव परिश्रमः ब्रूहि कं धनिनं कुर्यां दरिद्रं ते प्रियङ्करम् धनिनं क्षणमात्रेण निर्धनं च तवाहितं ब्रूहि कं वा वदिष्यामि वधार्हो वा विमोक्ष्यते किम् अत्र बहुनोक्तेन प्राणान् दास्यामि ते प्रिये मम प्राणात् प्रियतरः रामो राजीवलोचनः तस्योपरि शपे ब्रूहि त्वद्हितं तत्करोम्यहम् इति ब्रुवाणं राजानं शपन्तं राघवोपरि शनैर्विमृज्य नेत्रे सा राजानं प्रत्यभाषत यदि सत्यप्रतिज्ञोऽसि शपथं कुरुषे यदि याञ्छां मे सफलां कर्तुं शीघ्रमेव त्वमर्हसि पूर्वं देवासुरे युद्धे मया त्वं परिरक्षितः तदा वरद्वयं दत्तं त्वया मे तुष्टचेतसा तत् द्वयं न्यासभूतं मे स्थापितं त्वयि सुव्रता तत्र एकेन वरेणाशु भरतं मे प्रियं सुतं येभिः सम्भृतसंभारैः यौवराज्येऽभिषेचया अपरेण वरेण आशु रामो गच्छतु दण्डकान् मुनिवेशधरः श्रीमान् जटावल्कलभूषणः चतुर्दशसमास्तत्र कन्दमूलपलाशनः पुनरायातु तस्यान्ते वने वा तिष्ठतु स्वयं प्रभाते गच्छतु वनं रामो राजीवलोचनः यदि किञ्चित् विलम्बेत प्राणान् त्यक्ष्येत वाग्रतः भव सत्य प्रतिज्ञस्त्वं एतदेव मम प्रियम्. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Okay. One by one, let us see. Okay, then what happened? Iti uktaha. Having this way, replied by those Dasi Ganam, she went into Kopa Bhavanam. Reason we don't know, sir. You go and find. Iti uktaha bhayasantarstaha. Kya hua? Ai bata. The fear of unknown always is there. What has happened for her to go to the Kopa Bhavanam? Generally, the occasion need never came. He was very careful, cautious about it. He was going on, taking care of all her needs, giving her importance, vagara, vagara. So why did she go to that Kopa Bhavana, which is ultimate? And expressing all the grievances or dukkha's griefs, going there. Going there is the expression of all the disappointments and dukkha. Going to Kopa Bhavan is as equivalent as filing the case in the court. भाई भाइयों के बीच में कहीं कोई बातों से बात नहीं बनता, then let's fight in the court, they say. In the same way, going to Kopa Bhavanam is equivalent to that. And there the Nirahara Diksha and all they do, then it becomes public, sentimental, emotional, then out of all those obligations, whatever their demands are, they fulfilled. Nowadays also in the two relations, if they are emotionally bound, this is what happens. If there are no emotion, no, get lost. If somebody, a modern man is there, Kaikeyi kidhar hai? Kopan mein रहने दो. He will eat his food and watch TV. Kaikeyi only should have to come out of that. And then हम बोल क्या बात है? आप आए ने कोपन में, मेरे को कोप नहीं हुआ, मैं क्यों आऊं? एंड देन फिर मैं दुखी हो गई हूं, मैं आप मुझे पूछने नहीं आया तो आके बता, दुख तुम्हारा है, मैं क्यों पूछूं? मैं बताऊं कि नहीं? अब तो जरूरत है तो बताओ. अब मैंने सो मेनी वेज, इफ समबडी इज स्ट्रांग, शी से कुछ नहीं, ठीक है, हो गया. You can make small thing as a bigger than the biggest issue, bigger than the big. Also with maturity, you can simply brush aside. Just like mukti giving shastra jnana and all, how easily we brush aside. And ever binding worldly samsara, how we give importance. See the genius of us. Life is like that. So bhaya santrastaha raja tasyaha samipagaha upavishya, went and very close he sat. Shanaihi, slowly, he can't take risk and all. Ki deham sprishan vai panina, just touching her and shaking. Abravit, he spoke to her. Now these next 5-6 slokas which show us not only of Dasharatha, anyone who is attached to anything or being, how pathetic his life becomes. This is called Krupanata. यार ऐसे जीवन एक बार जीकर और ऐसे सिचुएशंस को एक बार पार कर लात मारना चाहिए जिंदगी में हर एक व्यक्ति वस्तु को जो हमको कमजोर बुजदिल बनाता है. Then only we can do our sadhanas and go ahead. Or else for these useless, stupid fellows of the world, giving up all your sadhana and all peace of mind, enough of that. Wonderful. Every one of them, the Pururavas, the Vishwamitras, they did mistake once, only once. Never ever looked back again. That was such a huge lesson. The glory of these Mahatmas is not in doing a mistake and falling. After that, the way they rose, they have risen, never ever looked back. That's why they are great. Without any problem, those Mahatmas who have grown, more greater than them are these people. Because after falling, to rise is great. How wonderful. We should learn. That's why for us teaching this, for teaching us these things only, these stories are there. So touching her, how he spoke, you see, Kim Sheshe Vasudha Prushte. Kim, what happened? Sheshe Vasudha Prushte, lying on the ground. क्या हुआ? ऐसे क्यों तुम नीचे जमीन पे सो रही है? Now, it is a literal meaning. Now, you add all masala what you want. Kim sheshe. Kim means kyo. Why are you on the masala prishta? He is uncertain, he is unknown, बेचारा भाई. And मैं बता रहा हूँ बार बार, कौन बंदा किस समय क्या व्यवहार करेगा, they themselves don't know. Even if they do it knowingly, why they are doing that, what consequence it will have, they are ignorant. You can never be sentimental, emotion about anything in this world. If you become without answer, without getting any answer solution, we only continuously suffer. Learn this as early as possible. Very, very important these things. This is called Mahamoha and Mahamaya. So Kim Sheshe Vasudha Prushthe Bhuprushth pe kyun aap so rahe ho? Then Paryankadin Vihaya, giving up the beautiful Paryanka. Paryanka is all the palang, etc. Talpa. What is that? Living such comfortable thing. Why are you lying down here? Mam tvam khedayase. You are making me so much खेदवान. प्रकाट के लिए खेद है. खेद में दुख. You are पहुंच रहे उसीलिए तो मैं कर रही हूँ. You give me so much dukkha seeing you are this situation. See that dilemma of Dasharatha. One side Rama Pattabhisheka he wants to do. And he was so happy, inspired, encouraged about that aspect. Here this lady is fallen down. मैं बताता हूँ, when you become sadhaka, the more you want to do sadhana, the more terrible prarabdha will attack you and try to pull. I tell these experiences coming to me thousands of times, every day, every month, every year. Continuously it is so. Only to teach that lesson to balance. Prarabdham. See that dilemma? He is inspired to do that. How much joy that mind. Now looking at her, the most beloved. Both are most beloved. For Dasharatha, these are the two most beloved. एक तरफ राम, दूसरा कैकेयी. अब उनका पट्टाभिषेक के आनंद में रहे या ये वाली यहाँ लेटी नहीं है, पड़ी हुई है. माम खेदयसे. भीरु. Bhiru means a general word used for women, just shyful, bashful, etc. और क्या दुख है कि तुम मुझे बताए बिना ऐसे नीचे जमीन पर रो रही है, नीचे पड़कर. What is the reason? Then yato maam na avabhashase. What is the reason? Yata means reason. What is the reason? That you are not talking to me, you are not replying to me, you are not welcomed me. पता चल जाता है ना, पत्नी नाराज हो गई तो बात करना बंद करेगी, टपक टपक छटक फटक चलेगी, चाय कॉफी ऐसी फेंकेगी उधर कि सीधा मुंह में गिरेगा चाय. यू आर मुझे दुख पहुंचा रही है तुम, खेद. एंड देन माम न अवभाष से यू नॉट टॉकिंग टू मी. Alankaram parityaja. Such a wonderful alankara she has every day. All of them are thrown. That is what she did it. No, the Guru Mantra taught her. Not Guru Mantra, Guru Mantra. मंत्रा माता ने गुरु ने ठीक सिखाया, सारे बिखेर दो आभूषण. तो अलंकारम परित्यज्य भूमौ मलिनवाससा. What this? All the dirty clothes and all. So what exactly she told, she did. And Dasharatha is observing all, everything is peculiar and new. Then kim artham bruhi. Tell me, what is the reason? Why are you behaving in such an abnormal way? Sakalam vidhasye thava vanchitam. तुमको क्या जरूरत है, क्या चाहते हैं, everything I will accomplish for you. See that promise. That is why in life, whether it is with wife or husband or children, whatever as a dharma you have to do, you do it. Don't do all unnecessary promises. Be firm and strong. Else people take you for granted and make a ullu out of gada or bandar out of gada and make you dance to their no tune. It's very important it is in life, at least after a certain age. Whether wife or husband or children or neighbors or friends or relatives, don't lose your own अपने आपा को, अपने सेल्फ रेस्पेक्ट को हमेशा खोना नहीं चाहिए. कभी कभी चलता है, बट देख सी दिस, ही आउट ऑफ लव तम वांछितम सकलम विधास्य. Everything of your desire or vancha, I will accomplish it for you. I will do it for you. What is this? Then he says, Ko vatava ahitam karta. Who is the one who has done ahita to you, bad to you, wrong to you? That you are behaving like that. Nariva purushopiva. Is there any women or men? Anybody troubled you, disturbed you, humiliated you, or insulted you, or disobeyed you? Batao. देखो दशरथ जी, how strongly he says, Same dandyascha. Tell me who is that fellow. I'll give that dandanam to him. Not only small little dandana, vadhyascha bhavishyati, na samshayaha. No, it is all in Sanskrit. That you translate in your language, Hindi or English. ये कौन है तुम्हें तंग किया, नारी नारी हो पुरुष हो, मैं उसको तो ऐसा दंडन दूंगा, उसको सूली पे चढ़ा दूंगा, मार डालूंगा मैं, बताओ कौन है तुमको ऐसा दुखी कर दिया? Who is that fellow who troubled you? Tell me, I'll just kill and make you happy. To the extent of killing also I can go. Whoever have troubled you, disturbed you, for which you are behaving. Because he is innocent, consciously he has not done anything wrong. For her to come to that mood. देखो याद रखना इस बात से क्या है, इनोसेंटली कॉन्शियसली यू मे नॉट डू एनीथिंग रॉन्ग, बट स्टिल फ्रॉम दैट समष्टि प्रारब्ध or the other person, you have not done anything wrong to her, no doubt, but one wrong definitely you have done. What is that? You are attached to her. Enough, it is enough to give you the dukkha and destroy you. That they are the very bitter lessons we have to learn from these episodes. ये ना, मैं तुमसे इतना प्यार करता हूँ, सब कुछ जो तुम मांगने दिया मैंने, फिर भी मैं इससे क्यों तुम दुखी हो? मैं क्यों ना? उसका आंसर यही है कि तुमने उसको ज्यादा, हद से ज्यादा वैल्यू दिया. दैट्स व्हाट अटैचमेंट. अब झेलो, देन इससे अकल आएगा वंस फॉर ऑल कि नेवर गिव अननेसेसरी वैल्यू टू एनीवन इन लाइफ. If this one lesson is learned, undue value should not be given to any person. Due value you have to give according to the position, status, etc. Respect, value them, but ज्यादा दे दिया ना, सत्यानाश कर देंगे आपको. याद रख लेना इसको. Big lesson. Dasharatha brought down to the ground level. Rama, instead of coronation, sent into the forest. Not because of KAIKEYI, it's because of Dasharatha's attachment. If he is not attached, he will kick her. You just shut up, what nonsense you're talking, get lost. I sent your son Bharata there, तू भी जा वहां. ज्यादा बकेगी तो चुप हो जाएगी वो. For the simple reason, what she is asking is absolutely wrong. Boons are given, but who told you to encash in this negative way? सत्य प्रतिज्ञा क्या होता है? बेवकूफ, तू गलत मांग रहे. See those emotional attachments. अब देखो, chaotic, confused dilemma में आगे कि नहीं दशरथ जी? हर एक बंदा ऐसे आता है. इसलिए दुनिया में ना कहीं नहीं फंसना, नेगोशिएट करते, डू योर साधना एंड रीच आउट भगवान. Otherwise, so many complications we invoke and all. दुर्भरम नरकम हो जाएगा जीवन. पहले लाइफ को आराम सिंपल बनाओ, then use the time for sadhana ityadi. So tell me who is that? I will kill that person only. Same dandya cha vadya cha bhavishyati, na samshaya, no doubt. I'll give severe punishment up to the capital punishment. Who is that? Tell me. Bruhi devi yatha pritihi tat avashyam mama agrataha. Please tell me in front of me without doubt, what is that you are wanting? तुम्हारा प्रीति क्या है? क्या चाहती है तुम? बताओ मेरे सामने. ये क्या है? मुंह मोड़कर बिना बात करते हुए. She is such a nautanki na, because the Guru told na, till he does pratigna on Rama, don't open your mouth. मैं बताऊं, ये चाइना वाले, पाकिस्तान वाले, या हमारे मित्र के रूप में रहने वाले स्वार्थी शत्रु, इतने आउटसाइड मिल्क, इनसाइड पॉइजन टाइप ऑफ पॉट्स दे आर. पयोमुख विष कुंभम it is called. On the surface there is milk, but inside only the poison. You think it's a milk, you drink it, you die out of poison. Very dangerous. भगवान इन सब बाहर अंदर मायाओं से बचाते हुए, टेक मी टू योर चरण एज सुन एज पॉसिबल. दिस इज ओनली प्रेयर वी हैव टू इंटेंसिफाई. Tell me in front of me unhesitatingly what you want. Yatha priti tad avashya mama agrata bruhi. Tad idanim sadhaishe. Hare, I will accomplish it and get it for you. Su durlamamapi. Even if it is most impossible, kshanat in a moment's time. So as she was not responding, slowly he is increasing his what do you call it? Sanctionings to her, sanctioning the rewards to her. How much ever difficult it may be, I will get it for you in this moment. But do you think she will respond? She will not. Thereafter, see how next level of falling he is going through. Janasi tvam mama swantam. You know my heart, how much I value you, respect you, love you, have concern for you, care for you. Mama swantam janasi tvam. Mam priyam. And how much I value you more than anybody. And swavashe sthitam. This सबसे बुरा ये है. You know me, I'm always in your own vasha. मैं तुम्हारे गुलाम. And he's like that only. He never goes to Kaushalya, Sumitra. हाँ मैं यही लटकते रहते. But she was also not bad till that stupid Manthara came and spoiled everything. But now once the कीड़ा घुस गया मन में ना, अब कोई सुधार नहीं सकते. So you know me, how I love you, value you, and I'm always in your vasha only. You understand through attachments, knowingly, unknowingly, don't you this way fall in this way? स्पेशली टू द चिल्ड्रन, उनके वश में आ जाते हैं. मेरे को लाल मार लाख दो डंडे दे के उसको काम कराना. I just tell him go and stay in Anath Ashram. I will write off. These fellows are not listening to me. I don't care them. Money I will give, that's it. If you don't take strong steps, otherwise a natural Indian mentality of emotionalism, if you continue, suffer throughout life. Our Indians, along with all Bhakti Upasana, spread to this world mental suffering also because of all these attachments. Either highly arrogant or extremely selfish or too much attached. These three are the Durgunas. Bhayankara Ahankara, Bhayankara Swartha, Bhayankara Mamakara. These three are the devils. We have to understand them and reduce thoda thoda apne जीवन में. All said and done, our peace and as well our spiritual sadhana should not be compromised. If you don't have that guts, any fellow on the way going troubles you. Going on the road, think about it coolly in its a positive way. Healthily, positively, optimistically think, we will understand it. Then, tadit janasi tvam mama swantam tam janasi. So, antam means मेरे मन में क्या है, मैं कौन हूँ, मेरे दिल को तुम जानते हो. Now remember that point. You may be honest, you may be good, and always you proved it, and that other fellow knows it also, and yet am वक्त में किसके दिमाग में क्या आएगा, you can't understand or you can't understand or find the reason. You have to suffer only. प्रारब्ध है तो कोई कुछ नहीं कर सकता. Like in some of your friendships, your partnerships, you know you are pure, immaculate, you have done nothing wrong. But suddenly the other fellow says, I don't want to leave you. अरे भाई बता तो सही क्या है, उसको भी नहीं बताओ. That's called as prarabdha. Don't try to fight with it. You just accept it. Sir, ठीक. Janasi tvam mama swantam. Then next one is what? Priyam mam. How much priti I have for you. Swavashe sthitam. And I am always in your vasha. Tatha api. Even having known all that, Mam Kedayase Vrutha Tava Parishramaha. Honestly, you are making me dukhi. You are also becoming dukhi. Vrutha Tava Parishramaha. All this is not required. Why do you give up all those abhushanam with Malina Vastra fallen on that? I am in your vasha. I have never said anything no to you. I am always loving you. Anything, I am promising you now that I will accomplish anything for you. Tell me whom to kill, who has done harm to you. What is it? What you want? अरे बिना कोई डिस्कस करे काय क्या ये परेशानी. No, imagine how much dukhi Dasharatha became at that time. Imagine his position. He is not finding the answer. He doesn't deserve it superficially, but some prarabdha strong. And that lady, Ahankari, Swarthi, she has forgotten all the extra love he gave to her at the cost of Kausalya, Sumitra. किसके मन में क्यों कीड़ा घुस जाता है ना, दे विल नेवर रिमेंबर व्हाट गुड इज डन टू अस. That all gurus know it. Therefore, if somebody leaves them and goes, they don't fight. Yeah, from so many years you learned so many things from me. Don't have concern for all that. He says namaste. If you want to leave me and go, go. Because in that kida of anything comes in the mind of other selfishness, you will not listen to any logic. Very bhayankar. This is called Maya. Maya is that for which you have no answer. Only you have to bend your head and allow that flood to go. Instead of getting flooded away, hold on to feet of the Lord strongly. अदर देन दिस कुछ नहीं कर सकते. याद रखना, जिंदगी में भगवान के चरण को पकड़ने के अलावा हम ना कुछ कर सकते हैं ना कुछ करना चाहिए. If this clicks to us by God's grace one day, which day I don't know, याद रखना, we are coming out of the samsara, Maya. There's no other way. Go through every experience, analyze all of them, we'll come to this point only. That is what Mamekam Shanam Raja. तान् सर्वपापेभ्यः मोक्षयिष्यामि, or मामेव ये प्रपद्यन्ते ते एव मायां तरन्ति. What to do? There's no other way. Very sublime, this topic is. So unnecessarily you are miserable, make me miserable, open the mouth, look at me, talk to me, tell me what is wanted by you, I'll get everything for you. Who troubled you, tell me, I'll punish them, even I'll kill them. Now he tells more clearly the same things. Bruhi, kam dhaninam kuryam daridram, te priyankaram. Tell me who is the one who gave you Preeti and he is a Daridra and you want me to make him Dhanavan? I'll make. कोई दरिद्र है लेकिन उनको धनवान बनाना है बहुत धन देकर. You recommend to me, I'll make. It includes everything. नौकरी किसी को दिलाऊं क्या, किसी को पैसे दूं क्या, क्या चाहिए? Like sometime in olden days it used to be, now I don't know, that the wife, her brother not getting naukri and all, and then she become naraz or not talking to husband. She नहीं आज क्या हुआ बताओ, मेरे भाई है ना उसको नौकरी, अच्छा ठीक है दिला देता हूँ. Then he is put in some shop or somewhere, कुछ दिन करके फिर वो छोड़ देगा बेवकूफ. All that you know it. That's what he means. किस गरीब को मैं धनवान बनाऊं, दसो बताओ, I'll do it for you. तव प्रियकरम ते प्रियकरम दरिद्रम किम कम धनिनम कुर्याम. किसको मैं धनवान बनाऊं, including all big power, post, everything. So it is like a family politics, a politics in the family, not family politics, in the politics giving the position and seat to family members. Dasharatha is proposing that. आजकल चलता है कि नहीं? Oh, so luckily that we don't go into those examples. Mahamaya, दुनिया में आप देखोगे. Everywhere in politics and all, different it is. So tell me, किसी को मैं recommend करूं, धनवान बनाऊं, power में position में बिठाऊं. One point. Opposite of it, dhaninam kshanamatrena nirdhanam cha tava ahitam. Is there anybody who harmed you? Very dhanavan vyakti. Should I make him nirdhana by taking away all his money? Are you not laughing? What's happening in the country and everywhere? Again, every type of raids, you get it done and take away their money or give them licenses and make them rich. पार्शियलिटीज अगर है तो चल रहा है कि नहीं दुनिया में. कलयुग में आई टेल यू ना, आई डोंट वांट टू से द नेम्स आर एपिसोड्स आर इश्यूज, यू नो इट मोर देन मी. मैं तो ज़्यादा देखता भी नहीं हूँ क्या हो रहा है. एवरीवन इज इंटेलिजेंटली स्मार्टली इन दिस वे सेल्फिश एंड बायस्ड डूइंग ऑल नाटक. इफ यू आर इन द वर्ल्डली थिंग्स ना, ये सब फोर्स्ड होता है. इसलिए केवल हम आध्यात्मिक साधक हमें तो बनना है. बट ऑल दैट वी मेट आउट डन इन अर्लियर लाइफ सो मेनी, उसी से हमको वैराग्य मिला होगा. नाउ नथिंग अदर देन भगवान वी वांट. क्लियर? देन सेकंड वन ही टॉक्ड अबाउट दिस, अधनी को धनी बनाओ या धनवान को निर्धन. नेक्स्ट वन इज मोर, नेक्स्ट लेवल ऑफ स्टेप. ही सेज ब्रूहि कम वा वधिष्यामि. Who is the innocent fellow whom you want me to kill? Tell me. I'll just order this punishment of killing. On the other hand, vadar hova vimokshate. Anybody who has done a big crime and is given the death sentence and you want me to ward it off, I will do it for you also, that also. Tell me ना reason क्यों ऐसे छुपे बैठे हैं दुखी होकर. And then इतना भी कह रहे हैं दशरथा, that घमंडी lady fixed in mind. Remember, ladies more than the gents, they are fixed in mind. भगवान भी आकर उनको बदल नहीं सकते. Very tough it is. You have to suffer, suffer, that's it. Their prema also you can't tolerate. Headache. And their kopam, dvesham, swartham, you can't tolerate. You have to negotiate and छुपे छुपे अब झेलते हुए एक दिन मरना है बस. These are all things you know more than me. Final thing he says, beyond that he can't say कि किम अत्र बहुना उक्तेन. What more to talk to you? प्राणान दास्यामि ते, हे प्रिय, ओ प्रिय, तुम्हारे लिए मैं प्राणों को भी दे दूंगा. एग्जैक्टली वही होने वाला है. No, see, we should tell this sentence to Bhagwan. No, Bhagwan, आपके लिए मैं प्राण न्यौछावर करता हूँ. For the God, for the nation, for dharma, you have to do all that. No, he's so much infatuated to her कि तुम्हारे लिए मैं जान कुर्बान. अरे रामा, this is not intelligence. This is sheer attachment. How can such a human life of yours, mainly for that moksha purushartha given, for the sake of one useless fellow, you say कि मैं प्राण त्याग देता हूँ? Before listening to her point, he said that. You listen the issue. If it is worth really, yeah, you do it the prana tyagam. सब सुनकर करें, दशरथ जी कहा होता, तो then he is a man of strength. Without listening, what is the reason? If he has given that promise, means he is attached. Now you see the danger. When you are attached to someone, we make all wrong promises. To fulfill that, we may have to lose everything, including our life. This is how we have to think about it. Very, very cool, very subjective. You cannot talk these things publicly because the whole world is running under the Maya of the Kali Yuga. चलेगा उनको, but those who want to stabilize their life, find the peace inside, slowly go into spiritual sadhanas, उनके लिए आवश्यक है. प्राणान दास्यामि ते हे प्रिये. Oh my dearest Kaikeyi, for you I am ready to give up even my prana. Now, what she was expecting, this has come in the next slok. For that only she was keeping quiet so far. He says, Mama pranat priyataraha Ramaha Rajivalochana. Ramaha Rajivalochana, Mama pranat priyataraha. For me, the Rama is more dearest than my own prana. Okay? Tasya opari shape. मैं उनके ऊपर प्रणाम या प्रतिज्ञा या शपथ लेता हूं. आई एम प्रॉमिसिंग ऑन हिम. तस्य उपरि शपे. उनके ऊपर मैं वादा या प्रतिज्ञा या कसम खाता हूं. व्हाट इज दैट? कि ब्रूहि त्वद हितम तत् करोमि अहम. यू टेल मी व्हाट यू वांट, आई विल डू इट. मैं श्री राम जी के ऊपर शपथ लेकर कह रहा हूं. दैट इज व्हाट कैकेयी टोल्ड. कैकेयी नहीं, मंथरा टोल्ड हर, कैकेयी को. देन शी वाज वेटिंग 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 फॉर. That means what you have to learn? Any attachment to anything or being can even lead for the destruction of yourself and your own near and dear ones. That much danger and poison is there in that. ऐसा पहले से सोचकर, like corona, whether it is there or not, we were vaccinating ourselves, we were putting all the masks, we were using sanitizers, we were taking all preventive medicines. That's so many people with this practice, they saved. One of them was me. मैं तो कोई रिस्क लिया ही नहीं, बाहर गया ही नहीं, उतरा नहीं, किसी को आने नहीं दिया, कहीं गया नहीं. अकेले रहते हैं, कुछ हो गया तो somebody used to say, स्वामी आप इतना डरते हो, आप कुछ भी कहो मैं डर रहा हूँ, या आप स्वामी होकर डरते हो. अरे बेवकूफ, दैट इज डिफरेंट सब्जेक्ट. यू हैव देह तादात्म्य और नॉट, बियॉन्ड और नॉट, विवेक वैराग अलग है. When the disease is so prevalent everywhere, taking risk is murkhata. And it is seen in front of our own eyes, 100,000 lakhs getting infected or paining. And in those isolation, क्या क्या नहीं हो रहा था. वी आर सच ए डल विटेड फेलो. भागवत को ही हम भूलते हैं, रामायण को बोलते हैं, उपनिषद भूलते हैं. ऐसी चीजों को भूल जाना बड़ी बात नहीं हमको. Or else those 2 years, how severe, dangerous were they? But preventively, who were extra cautious, they were safe. Those who were careless, whether they were politicians, multimillionaires, sports personalities, cine field, artists, everybody died. Don't you see that? Deaths happened of every field, of every high and low class people. Careless थे वो, जो careful. In the same way, जो होगा सो होगा, we don't know. But imagining that it will be destructive, never have attachment. Note this point, my lord. प्रेम रखो, हद में रहो, कोई भी किसी को वादा ही नहीं करना. You know, like in that private firms, the trainees are given training. You know, what is the final 2 thoughts they give? अब मैं finally 2 बातें बता रहा हूँ, मैनेजर बता रहा है. To get goodwill of customers, 2 things you have to do. First is what? Any promise you make, you must fulfill. Rule number 1. Final rule. दोनों में final में एक. Second is what? Therefore, don't make any promise. Any promise you make, you fulfill it, but don't make any promise. Otherwise, people नचाएंगे हमको. इमोशन, सेंटिमेंट, एक वर्ड पे. डेंजर है वो. Therefore, preventive measure में be careful, conscious. And again, these are all interconnected. When you have a lot of desires to fulfill, you will definitely get attached to things or beings. Therefore, ruthlessly we have to curtail those desires. They will go away only when we increase the desire for Bhagavan. And that will happen anyway when you come to the satsang and listen. These are all interconnected. जिनको भगवान ही लक्ष्य बनते हैं, जब वो भगवान को ही प्रेम करते हैं, वही हर जगह का वो अटैचमेंट्स तोड़ सकते हैं. देन ओनली दे आर सेफ. नहीं तो ऐसा बन जाएगा हमारी भी जिंदगी में. ही सेज कि मम प्राणात् प्रियतरः रामः राजीवलोचनः रामः तस्य उपरि शपे ब्रूहि तद्हितं तत् करोमि अहम. मैं तो कर रखूंगा तुम्हारे लिए कुछ भी. राम के ऊपर वादा करता हूं मैं, प्रॉमिस. आई लव हिम सो मच. That was what she was expecting. Once he did promise, now she came out, starts speaking to Dasharatha. So unimaginable, inexplicable, never listenable, cannot be tolerated, worse than even death. That type of things she speaks. Means in the form of those 2 bones. उसमें एक तो ठीक है एक्सेप्टेबल, दूसरा तो इम्पॉसिबल. नहीं, कल बताया मैंने टुवर्ड द एंड ऑफ क्लास, Dasharatha ji, more than love, got attached to both Kaikeyi and Rama. That attachment killed him. Attachment to Kaikeyi made him forced to give her boons, and attachment to Rama was so much he could not tolerate that separation. He died. The Dasharatha ji महायोगी, महाभक्त, महाज्ञानी, सिद्ध पुरुष, he went to ऊर्ध्वलोक with, वो सब बात की बात. That's not, if you take all of that, you will never learn messages from any of the Puranas. Like if you say the Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyakshar, nothing but the Jaya and Vijaya cursed by the Lord. Or these rishis like Sanat Kumaradi. If you take that aspect, then you start doing upasana of Hiranyakashipu. You should not bring that topic here, even though it is a fact. Common sense. These Puranas are told us not to be destructive, like Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha. Don't go to that past story that they were Jaya Vijayakas and after the killing again they merged in God, therefore they are great. See that Moha and Maya. If the teachers who teach to us, if they are not careful or intelligent, they only misguide us. क्लियर? दशरथ जी तो महाज्ञानी है, वो तो ऊर्ध्वलोक में ही गए. दैट्स ओके, बट हियर he got attached and got the result of it as suffering. Then what happened? Iti Bruvanam Rajanam. The Raja who was going on that way, making all the assurances, Raghava Upari Shapantam. Ultimately, the one who has done the Shapata on Raghava himself, Ramji ke upar, Shanai Netre Vimrujya. Slowly, that stupid lady walk up from that, apne aankhon ko pochkar, Netre Vimrujya, Sa Rajanam Prati Abhashata. Now chuppi todkar, she started responding to him. And she starts with the latest only. See that emotional, sentimental blackmail. Very dangerous it is. And you also, with your own selfishness, don't bind others in some compulsions. यार बहुत दुख है ये तो. I am learning it now after so many janma. That is why slowly I am freeing my heart. Whether anybody comes to the class or doesn't come, informs or doesn't inform, everybody have their own right to live their ignorance, murkhata, intelligence, wisdom. I am not answerable to that. It is your maturity. Why should I suffer? I used to feel one or two people, they don't come to class. Are why they are not coming? They are missing such a wonderful topic. I used to feel so restless. But it was not giving any answer because they are not in my hands or control. If they don't take me in that way, how can I do? स्वामी जी ये बात है क्या करें, अब पूछिए तो कोई डिस्कशन होगा ना. And why should also they discuss? It is their life. I am coming to this point now. Next point is what? I am only humble servant of everyone, and the only service I can do is talking on Shastra. Beyond that, any little of the thought is going to bind me with all inner frustration, dukkha. I am coming to that understanding, and it is helping me, and it is a fact. I also should not bind anyone. That is also equally true. Equally true that is. So too don't get bound. Live normal life of good relation, mutual respect and all. Dharma vidyukt क्या है सब करो, न फंसो न फंसाओ, हंसो हंसाओ. That's it. So she starts saying, यदि सत्य प्रतिज्ञोसी, if you are really सत्य प्रतिज्ञावान, मतलब जो किया हुआ प्रतिज्ञा है उसको सत्य करने वाले हो. ऐसा घमंड है तुमको, ऐसे अहंकार है या ऐसा कमिटमेंट है, whatever the way you take it. If you are really satya pratigna, so that is instigating the ego of Dasharatha. Secondly, kurushe yadi shapatam. If you are really doing promise on Rama, राम के ऊपर तुम शपथ कर रहे हो और अपने आप को सत्य प्रतिज्ञा, if you are thinking, then यांचा में सफलाम कर तुम शीघ्रमेव त्वम अर्हसि. You deserve to fulfill my demands immediately. If you really mean business, that you are Satya Pratigna, and really if you have done promise on Ram. Children also. If the mother says, Beta tu ye padhai karega na, so I'll give you that. Then that fellow will tell 10 times, Amma, you yaad rakhna, you promised me that you'll give when I do this study. He will tell 10 times. And then he will study and ask her, she's bound to give. कोई भी पॉकेट मनी हो, कुछ खाने की चीज हो, शी देखो, अगर तुम सत्य प्रतिज्ञ है और शपथ लिया है, अब वो कर दिया उन्होंने. ईगो ऑफ सत्य प्रतिज्ञ. That is also ego. Because of this, Bhishma Drona died. Lord Krishna had no Satya Pratigna. He said, I will not lift the bow and arrow or any other weapon. But when Bhishma was terribly acting on the 10th day, he said, I will take the wheel and fight with him. What about Pratigna? What Pratigna when my devotees are dying here? That's all ego. Then Arjuna falls at his feet. Baba, हमारा बेइज्जत हो जाएगा. Leave it today. वो जिएंगे, मैं जीऊंगा. All that. The stories. Then again Krishna plays, unless he does something, they cannot kill Bhishma. Therefore he takes Draupadi. Then Bhishma listens sound of some anklets. Then he knows somebody who is coming, that the one Saubhagyavati Ari, to Saubhagyavati Bhava. He said, immediately, who is Draupadi? Then one comment, except Arjuna, anybody comes, I will leave them. All the four come into the capture of Bhishma. Bhishma can kill, but he did pratigna therefore. Arjun ka jab bari aaya, Shikhandi came. Then he left burned arrow, finish. मैं बता रहा हूं कि प्रतिज्ञाएं भी ऐसे होते हैं. व्रत ले लो, निष्ठा अनुष्ठान, बट दी फालतू प्रॉमिसेस करोगे तो परेशान. मतलब you have to negotiate everything. Maturity comes when you are serious, sincere, and pure in the heart. Amalashaya, as we studied in Bhagavatam. So these are my demands I am putting. You must do them and immediately. Me yancham safalam kartum. That also shigrameva. Tam arhasi means you deserve to, you are ordered to, or you must fulfill them. Now she tells the story. Purvam, you know that past में देवासुर युद्धे, in the war between devatas and asuras, कि मया त्वं परिरक्षितः. Remember, you are protected by me. Your wheels, that hub as the nail has broken, wheel would have broken and the Rakshas would have killed you, but I put my finger and protected you there. She put finger there and protected, now she is putting finger and destroying. All finger ka khel hai. He protected you. Maya tvam parirakshitaha. You were saved by me. That Maya is a passive voice. Then tada, at that time, varadayam tattam tvaya me तुष्ट चेतसा. Your तुष्ट चेतसा में मेरे लिए आप तुष्ट होकर was so happy with me. Tvaya varadvayam dattam. 2 boons were given by you me for me, out of your love for me, gratitude for me. What did I do that time? What I have done? Tat dvayam. Those 2 boons. Nyasa bhutam. Me sthavitam. Tvayi he suvrata. Hey Suvrata, she is reminding. As a न्यासा, I have put those 2 वरा with you. वो मेरे हैं, आप संभाल के रखना. जब जाइए मैं ले लेता हूँ. You remember that? Those 2 varas were kept with you. And you also said, ठीक है, जब चाहे मांग लो. Now I am asking. सी देखो जिंदगी में ना, सबसे खुशी के माहौल में ही सबसे बड़ा दुख. बाप रे बाप. And remember, as we are born in Kali Yuga, in this earth among the human, remember कि like आप खटारा रोड में घटिया बस में जा रहे हो तो याद रखना वहां बस में वो ऊपर नीचे होगा, दुखी होंगे. You know, you are going in a hill station or hilly area, no road is there, and the bus also very old. You will have pains. You can't avoid it. Same way, we are in Kali Yuga. That too, in this contemporary world, we can't avoid all variety of dukkha, disappointments. Nobody can. Humiliations and all. Everybody will have to go through. What is important is, what is your goal? Where is your attention? How you are responding to all this? What are you learning from them? Ye wala dekho. So, now my 2 boons are with you, Nyasa Bhutam. Them I am asking, in cash. What are they? First one. Tatra ekena varena. Among those 2, as 1 boon are the vara. Ashu means immediately, instantaneously. Bharatam, to Bharata. Who is he? Me priyam sutam. My most dearest son Bharat ko. Ye bhi samvrita sambharaihi. All these arrangements which we are making for Rama's Pattabhisheka tomorrow, with all those things. So, Yavarajya Avisheshaya, make him as Yuvaraj. My own dearest son, Bharata, should be made as Yuvaraj with all these things. This is my first vara. Very crystal clear she is. Read the Pustakam. My purpose also is to make you understand Ramayana while chanting. I told you the other day, story is known to all of us. But look at the mantra and see how the sentences are chanted or explained. At least Adhyatma Ramayana chanting and learning, if you know, while chanting, understanding is a good thing. And in next life, I am to planning, I am to praying. पहले ही उम्र में भगवान, let me thoroughly study entire Sanskrit Bhasha so that Veda, Vedanga, Vedanta, everything I should be able to understand deeply, not depending on any commentaries or anything, etc. पढ़ते ही मुझे कुछ समझ में आना चाहिए. Why should I depend on anyone? All that borrowed thing. By the way, I don't read any commentaries much. The original only guides me from within by God's grace. So here he very clearly she says, my first Vara give the Raja to Bharata Pattabhishekam with same thing, everything. Ebi Samvrata Sambaraihi Yavaraja Abhishechaya. Aparena Varena. By the second boon I am encashing this. What is that? Ashu Ramaha Gachatu Dandakan. तो आशु इमीडिएटली पहले भरत को युवराज बनाओ. आशु इमीडिएटली एज ए रिजल्ट ऑफ सेकंड बोन रामः गच्छतु दंडकान. Rama must go to Dandakas. And how he should go, how long he should go, what way, वो सारा वो पक्का इतना strongly बता रही है कि listening to each one of them, Dasharatha's heart must have got broken into pieces only. दिल नामक शीशा को उसने टुकड़े टुकड़े चकनाचूर कर दिया. First is what? Rama should go to Dandaka. Second one is Muniveshadharaha. He should go in the roop of the Muni. Then Jata Valkala Dharinaha. All these cares she is taking, because if he goes in the Kshatriya attire, that identity may instigate Rama one day to attack Bharata and take back the kingdom. She doesn't want that. If he is in Muniveshadhara, then he will be in the Satvika Rupa. Therefore, those thoughts will not come to him. Thus, her son Bharata can continue to be the king. ये सब वो दिमाग है उसके पीछे. So, Muniveshadharaha, Jata Valkala Bhushanaha, he should go as a Muni with following all the rules of a Muni only. And how many years? Chaturdasha Samaha Tatra. 14 years he must be there. And what he should eat there? Kandamula Phala Ashanaha. He should only eat Kandamula Phala like a Muni, so that his mind is always in Sattva Guna. He don't get Raja Guna and feel for his kingdom and do something to dethrone Bharata. कुछ नहीं. कंदमूल फल खाते हुए मुनिवेश धारण करके जटावल कल से he should be there in Dandakaranya. Okay, how many years? Chaturdasha Samaha. 14 years. So, what after 14 years? Punaha ayatu tasya ante. After the 40 years, he can come. Vaneva tishtatu swayam. Or let him, if he is habituated to stay in the forest, let him be there only. She is not telling, like in the case of Pandavas, that अरण्यवास अज्ञातवास के बाद उनका राज्य उनको दिया जाएगा. ऐसा नहीं करे कि after 14 years Rama should be given, will be given kingdom. ऐसा नहीं. He can come back and stay, but the kingdom is only with Bharat. If he likes to stay, let him stay there only. हो गया? Then the last one is most powerful. कि यदि किंचित विलंबेता, in these two things, even a little of the delay is done, that you take salah, mashwara of others, discuss with others, and anything you do, then pranam styakshe tava agrataha. अब देखो ये sentiment, emotion. I will die in front of you right now. Another one, bhava satya pratignya tvam. You be a satya pratignya. जो प्रतिज्ञा किया है सत्य करो. एतदेव मम प्रियम. This is what is desired by me. यही मेरे लिए प्रिय है, प्रीति है. ये करो तुम मेरे लिए. You do it for me. Now Dasharatha is so much dukha and all. She goes on requesting her, asking her, begging her. Finally, वो पाँव पड़ते हो. But do you think those whose minds are fixed, they will yield? Very, very important. All that portion, let's see tomorrow. Sarvam Ramarpanam Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. देखो एक बात बहुत बुरा लगेगा, क्या है ना, सत्य है, क्या करूं. एवरी रिलेशन इज ओनली फॉर दिस लाइफ. ना कोई हमारा है ना हम किसी के हैं. दैट हिंदी गाना रोना धोना वाला, कोई हमदम न रहा, कोई सहारा न रहा, कोई हम किसी के ना रहे, कोई हमारा न रहा. दिस इज फैक्ट. ओनली फॉर वन लाइफ. काते कांता कष्टे पुत्रः. संसारोऽयम् अतीव विचित्रः कस्य त्वं कः त्वं कुत आयातः तत्त्वं चिन्तय तदिह भ्रान्तः or भ्रातः. Once in a while we have to entertain these thoughts. Even this deha will not go with us because this deha only all other relations. This all Vedanta pakkad hokar, then slowly reduce. Undue attachment, unwanted promises, and wasting the whole life. If this thing is not learnt, then we are kicked left and right by everybody in the world. And in many cases, what happens like Dasharatha? You are the person to work. You have earned the money. You made them rich. You gave money to everything. You gave love. You served them. Even at the cost of many Mahatmas, sometime without serving them. You sacrifice your God and spirituality. पूरा जिंदगी उनके नचार कर दिया फिर भी they are not satisfied. They still try to take away only for one reason that you are attached. And the worldly people, they don't have emotion or sentiments. And you are attached. Like all these grandmothers go and take care of grandchildren in America. For years together, they don't do seva to the Guru, sadhana. That period is gone only, no? Oh, no, you can't tell all those facts. Okay, you be there, at least conserve some time and tell them when you are from the office game, you take your child, I'll attend service class. Gone only for years together. And if you don't do that, they will make their own arrangements. It's not that every mother and father are that way slave. Hey, tu apna beta, main tumhara khayal rakha. My job is over. Your children, whatever you do, one of you resign the job and take care. I am busy for my sadhana. People are like that also. They are doing. It is in your own interest and your own guts. Nothing is finalized. Everything is tentative. What is feasible, suitable, useful to you, everybody should think. But the common advice is your sadhana, your peace of mind is important. Don't lose it for any undeserving reason. And every reason is undeserving and unqualified only. Protect yourself. Then after otherwise don't ask me or anyone. हम बता दिए भागवत ने बताया शास्त्र ने बताया रामायण ने बताया then you go through. Now you understand what is the meaning of sarva dharman parityajya. At this moment we'll understand it now. Paramadharma is Paramatma. For that sake, every dharma you have to give up. What we do is, for our own bhoga ityadi, we give up our dharma, not for the yoga. And when the yoga call comes, that time we say, this is it not my dharma? Is not my dharma, Swami, take care of my great grandchild. अब नो भाई क्या कहें उनको हंसी मजाक के बाद पूछने सवाल थोड़े हो in the same way any other than these very close things many other places we are caught up with our attachment be intelligent withdraw from them and do our sadhana. That's the main idea. So what will be Dasharatha's response, Ramji's response, Kaushalya ji, Sita, Lakshman, ये सारे इस chapter में आएंगे. So tomorrow let us see. ओम पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Let us do our chanting 5 minutes. Bhishma Krutha Bhagavad Stuti Varada Raja Stotram. With these two Vishnu Stotrams for the time being over. From tomorrow we'll do Sri Rama Stotrams. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय धन्वन्तरये अमृतकलशहस्ताय सर्वामय विनाशनाय त्रैलोक्यनाथाय श्रीमहाविष्णवे नमः. ओम भाग्याब्धिचन्द्रिका भक्तचित्तकेकिगणागण रोगभरततं भोळिर्मृत्युदारकुठारिकाय नमो नमः. ओम नासैरोवरेजोपीरा चपत निरन्तरनुतवीरा. ओम श्री हनुमद्वीराय नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते नमः. ओम नमः शिवाय 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 Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Om Vajranakhaaya Vidmahe Tikshnadargashtraaya Dhimahi Tanno Narasimha Prachodayat. Om Namo Bhagavate Shri Lakshmi Narasimhaya Prahladaya Cha. Om Vajranakhaaya Vidmahe Tikshnadargashtraaya Dhimahi तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात् ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गष्ट्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात् ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च. Let us do these two chantings by the grace of God, a healthy vairagya, a healthy mumukshata, every healthy bhakti and jignasa come to us so that without any bitterness, without any too much struggle, smoothly, beautifully, our life of Adhyatmic sadhana takes us towards Bhagavan. With this sankalpa, we do chanting. And all heard, then balance your mind, sharpen your intellect, make clear the understanding, make good planning, accordingly act and evolve. It is your life, first of all, after all, overall, above all. ओम अतः श्री भीष्म कृत भागवत महापुराणांतर्गत श्री नारायण भगवत स्तुति ओम इति मतिरूपकल्पिता वितृष्णा भगवती सात्वत पुंगवे विभूम्नि स्वसुखमुपगते क्वचित् विहर्तुं प्रकृतिमुप्ययुषि यत् भव प्रभावः त्रिभुवनकमनं तमालवर्णं रविकरगौरवराम्बरं दधाने वपुरलककुलावृताननाब्जं विजयसखेरतिरस्तु मे नवद्या युदितुरगरजो विधूम्र विश्वक कचलुलितश्रमवार्यलङ्कृतास्ये मम निशितशरैर्विभिद्यमानतु मानः त्वचिविलसत् कवचेस्तु कृष्ण आत्मा सपदि सखिवचो निशम्य मध्ये निजपरयोर्बलयोरथं निवेश्य स्थितवति परसैनिकायुरक्ष्णा हृतवति पार्थ सखेरतिर्ममास्तु व्यवहितपृतनामुखं निरीक्ष्य स्वजनवधात् विमुखस्य दोषबुद्ध्या कुमतिमहरदात्मविद्यया यः चरणरतिः परमस्य तस्य मेस्तु स्वनिगमम् अपहाय मत्प्रतिज्ञां ऋतमधिकर्तुमवप्लुतो रथस्थः धृतरथचरणोऽभ्ययात् चलद्गुहुः हरिरिव हन्तुमिवं गतोत्तरीयः शितविशिखवतो विशीर्णदंशः क्षतजपरिप्लुत आततायिनो मे प्रसवमभिससारमद्वधार्थं स भवतु मे भगवान् गतिर्मुकुन्दः विजयरथकुटुम्ब आत्ततोत्रे द्रुतहयरश्मिनि तत् श्रियेक्षणीये भगवतिरतिरस्तु मे मुमूर्षोः यमिह निरीक्ष्य हतागताः स्वरूपं ललितगतिविलासवल्गुहास प्रणयनिरीक्षणकल्पितोरुमानाः कृतमनुकृतवत्य उन्मदान्धाः प्रकृतिमगवन् किल यस्य गोपवध्वः मुनिगणनृपवर्यसङ्कुलेन्तः सदसि युधिष्ठिरराजसूय येषाम् अर्हणमुपपेद ईक्षणीयः मम दृशिगोचर एष आविरात्मा तम् इमम् अहम् अजं शरीरभाजां हृदि हृदि धिष्ठितमात्मकल्पितानां प्रतिदृशमिव नैकधार्कमेकं समधिगतोऽस्मि विधूतभेदमोहः. इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायां प्रथमस्कन्धे नवमाध्याये भीष्मकृत भगवत्स्तुतिः सम्पूर्णा. One of the masterpieces of this stuti. After teaching to Yudhishthirji more than in 10-12,000 shlokas, all the dharmas, toward the end, Bhishma Bhagavan, looking at Lord Krishna, meditating on him in his heart, closes the eyes, takes the breath inside, and never leaves outside. Swanta Shvasa Uparamatu. While doing that, his in-breath and leaving the body, the last stuti done by him is this portion. And in this sublime, beautiful thoughts are there, and we have given satsang on that. English, Telugu, you listen it. Clear? Now let us do last one. Om Ata Sri Varadaraja Stotram. Om Srimat Varadarajendra Srimat Sankaha Shubhapradaha Tundira Mandalollase Tapatraya Nivarakaha Satyavrata Kshetravasi Satya Sajjana Poshakaha Sargasthithyupasamhara कारी सुगुणवारिधिः हरिर्हस्तिगिरीशानः हृत प्रणवदुष्कृतः तत्त्वरूपत्वष्ट्रकृतः काञ्चीपुरपराश्रितः ब्रह्मारब्धाश्वमेधाख्य महामखसुपूजितः वेदवेद्यो वेगवते वेगभीतात्मभूस्तुतः विश्वसेतुर्वेगवती सेतुर्विश्वाधिको नगः यथोक्तकारिनामाढ्यः यज्ञभृत्यज्ञरक्षकः ब्रह्मकुण्डोत्पन्नदिव्य पुण्यकोटिविमानगः वाणीपत्यर्पितहय वपासुरभिलादरः वरदाभयहस्ताब्जः वनमाला विराजितः शङ्खचक्रलसत्पाणिः शरणागतरक्षकः इमं स्तवं तु पापघ्नं पुरुषार्थप्रदायकं पठतां शृण्वतां भक्त्या सर्वसिद्धिर्भवेत् ध्रुवम् इति श्रीनारदपुराणे श्रीवरदराजस्तोत्रं सम्पूर्णम्. So in Tamil Nadu, that Varadaraja Kshetram is there in Kanchi, Coimbatore, Kanchipuram, Varadaraja Swami. To that, this stotram, it is there in Narada Purana Ityadi. Thank you very much. Tomorrow we'll do Rama Stotras. पहले रामरक्षा स्तोत्रम करेंगे, then we'll have अत्रिमणि कृत राम स्तुति, it will come in अध्यात्म रामायणम, राम मंगला शासनम, रामचंद्र सुप्रभातम, आपदुद्धारक स्तोत्रम, then the नाम रामायणम, अष्टोत्तर शतनामम, गायत्री रामायणम, राम अष्टकम, नारद कृत राम स्तुति, शंभु कृत राम, जटायु कृत राम, अहल्या कृत राम स्तुति, तुलसीदास राम स्तुति, ब्रह्म कृत राम स्तुति, Janaki Jivanashtakam. We will do, some of them are already done. May repeat or may skip it. Let us see. Sarvam Ramarpanam. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsavitarvarenyam Bharga Devasat. Om Pranaya Panaya Vyanaya Udanaya Samanaya Brahmane. Brahmarpanam. Om Neelamegha Shyama Krishna Nitya Jagan Mohana Krishna Bala Gopala Krishna Bhavya Mangalam. Venugana Lola Krishna Vedanta Veda Krishna Navanita Chora Bhakta Janadhara Krishna Paramadayavadi Krishna Mukti Sandhayaka Krishna Murti Mangalam Gita Vardada Krishna Paramayogi Bhakta Rupa Krishna Rupa Mangalam Rama Natatra Surya Tarakam Yamaka Narayana Namo Brahma Divya Mangalam Brahma Bolsiyava Ramachandra Bhagavan ki jai, Radhavara Krishna Chandra Bhagavan ki jai, Umavara Chandra Choda Bhagavan ki jai. Sri Ramayana Mahabharata Bhagavata Upanishad Gita Brahma Sutra Patanjali Yoga Sutra Yoga Vasishtha Adhyatma Ramayana Sutta Samhita Shiva Purana Adi Samasta Sanatana Vedika Samskriti Shruti Smriti Purana Ityasa Shastra ki jai. Bol Shri Veda Vyasa Shukadeva Sutta Adi Bhagavatacharya ki jai. Shri Vishwamitra Valmiki Tulsidas Veda Vyasa Ramayana Acharya ki jai. श्री वेद व्यास वैशंपायन ढोल के आद्य शंकरादि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य की जय। बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय। सद्गुणात्म महाराज की जय। आज आनंद की जय। नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव हर। सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद। जानकी जीवन स्मरणम जय जय राम राम। अम्बे अम्बे माता की आदि पराशक्ति माता की जय। बोलो वे सब भक्त साधक जिज्ञासु श्रोता उपासक मंडल की सेवक मंडल की जय। One more day at the feet of Lord with your cooperation. Thank you, friends. Hari Om Narayana Arpanam. Om Namo